Systema Exercises, the sit-up, that's what we're talking about today. So if that's what you want to know about, you're in the right place. Let's check it out. Before we talk about the Systema Exercises sit-up, I just wanted to let you know that if you want to move more freely, if you want to reduce or potentially eliminate certain pains, if you want to have a core that works together and is strong, then you want Foundational Movement Mastery. It's a course I put together, and I'll put a link to it in the description. It's $27, and if after 45 days or anytime within 45 days you don't like the way you feel, just let me know. I have a 45-day move-free guarantee. If you don't like it for any reason whatsoever, just let me know. I'll give you your 27 bucks back. Cool? So the sit-up, similar to the push-up, the Systema sit-up is not about the perfect gym class sit-up. It is merely about sitting up from a lying down position, or a feet in position, or a feet up position. Again, one of the variables has to do with the platform. Essentially, what we're going to do first is lay flat on the floor, on our backs. Hands can be at the side or on your stomach. Legs are straight. We're going to inhale. I'm going to exhale and sit upright. And now I'm going to inhale. And I'm going to exhale. And I'm going to lay back down. Wow. Is it really that simple? Yeah, it's really that simple. Now, is it that simple for you? I don't know. So let's talk about a variable. As I've mentioned in a couple of the other videos on the Core 4 exercises, if you haven't seen those, we'll put the playlist up top. There's 5 variables: angle, depth, load, platform, and speed. So if you are having trouble doing a sit-up from a lying flat position, then start with some kind of object behind you. In this case, I'm going to use the heavy bag. You could use a wall, you could use a chair, you could use a set of pillows. Doesn't really matter. And all I'm going to do, I'm controlling the angle and depth, essentially. And this time I'm going to start from a seated position, so I'm upright, and I'm going to lean back until I touch the bag. And from here, I'm going to sit up. Inhale, exhale, sit up. Inhale, exhale, lean back, sit up from here. Again, so you use the implement, but that's not the only way you can learn to get up. So join me down here on the floor, would you? So I'm lying on my back, I've got my feet, in fact I'm going to go ahead and stretch my feet out first. Now, another way that you can learn to sit up if you're incapable at the moment of just sitting straight up is to use one of your legs or both your legs as levers to help you. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring my left knee up towards my chest. I'm going to wrap my hands around the outside of my left knee. So I'm going to interlace my fingers, place them in front of my left knee, and I'm going to try to essentially put my left foot on the ground and have that pull me up and lay me back down. So left knee up towards the chest, interlace the fingers, wrap them around the front side of the left knee, and now take the left foot and press it to the floor and let that help you sit up. So inhale, exhale, move. And then to lay back down, you can just lay back down. Another way to use the leg is with no hands, but again, bring the knee up towards the chest and then extend the leg. And you can do it quickly. Again, this is going to be one of the variables of speed and angle and depth and so on. But I'm going to think about trying to kick the horizon with my left leg. And as I try to kick and continue reaching with that left leg, I'm going to let that help pull me up. Inhale, exhale, kick to the horizon and keep reaching for it as you sit up. Now, I've got one more tip about doing your sit-up, and let's check it out right now. This tip has to do with your spine. And what I mean by that is that when you're laying down or sitting up, my goal is to not go straight down on the spine, because, you know, here on the mats, very easy just to lay down and sit up without pain for the most part. But if you're on pavement, or if you're on a hardwood floor or concrete, or even if you're out in a more natural environment where there could be rocks and things like that, well, if you go straight down on the spine and you catch a twig or a pebble, or much worse, it's not comfortable. You may know what I'm talking about, but I don't know what I want to say with that. It hurts, it sucks, don't do that. So I want to roll down on the muscles on the left or right side of the spine. Okay, so this might take you a little bit of time to get used to, but once you do, it becomes nice and comfortable and very easy to do. So if I'm sitting straight upright, spine is straight up and down, what I want to do is slightly rock. I'm going to rock to the left hip, or not hip, but the left sit bone, and I'm going to roll back first into those big glute muscles, and then extend into the lower back and up along the side of the spine. And as I come up, I'm going to do the same position. As I sit up, I'm going to sit up, and the part of the body contacting the ground are those muscles on the side of the spine. Same. So I'm going to rock to the right sit bone, start to roll back onto those glute muscles, up into those spinal erectors that run up and down the side of the spine. On the right side, sitting up the same way. This way, I don't go directly over the tailbone or over the spine, because, as I said, my friend, it's not comfortable sometimes. On the mats, it's one thing. On hard floors, or if there's objects underneath you, not the place to be. So there you have it. Systema Exercises, the sit-up, part of the Core 4. And again, just like the other exercises in this series, it's very simple. Yet, there are a lot of moving parts to it. But don't overcomplicate it. Just breathe and move. And if you need extra thoughts on breathing, then check out the video up top here, the 7 keys to Systema breathing, or the 7 principles of Systema breathing, and you'll see how it combines, okay? And of course, don't forget, if you would like to check out the Foundational Movement Mastery, that course is $27 with a 45-day money-back guarantee if, for some reason or any reason, you don't like it. That link is in the description, and of course, I will see you very soon. Oh, by the way, don't forget to check out this video or this one. See you later.